non-academic side, there are two broad types of activities that students engage in. One is the co-curricular activities and the other are the extracurricular activities. By co-curricular we mean activities that are aligned with the program, either directly or indirectly, but may not contribute to the degree, okay? And but nevertheless contribute to the person and the growth of the person, both as a professional and as an individual. And on the extracurricular activities, we have things that are not aligned to the program, but more to the person. Sports, games, cultural activities, arts, literature, and so on. Okay. And as far as the co-curricular activities go, the star program of the students of the Management Studies Department is a 3-day-long festival called Samanvay, okay, where they conduct many events which are aligned to the body of knowledge in management and help people to get to meet each other, people from different institutions to meet each other, build some friendships, and also learn more about the subject of management, both from the theory and the practice point of view. And obviously it gives them a good opportunity to unwind, and we also used to conduct some games along with Samanvay. And so there's a well-rounded program for everyone. Then on the extracurricular side, this campus is among the best endowed. You can trust me because I've traveled to a few hundred campuses around this country, in different regions, including many of the IITs. And the kind of facilities that IIT Madras offers are perhaps unparalleled. You know? And then for games and sports, we have fantastic facilities. In fact, we have the Kemplast cricket ground. It's a beautiful cricket ground at the far western side of the campus. And then right from somewhere in the middle here, between the hostel zone and the institute zone, to the Kemplast cricket ground, we have a series of fields. We have a couple of volleyball courts, a couple of basketball courts. We're going to increase the facilities. Whatever, you have 6 tennis courts, artificial surface, and then we have a football field and a volleyball field, all of them floodlit. Okay? So that's why I said it's very difficult to rival this campus in terms of facilities. And then the jewel in the crown is a beautiful students center, students sports center, fitness center, where we have 3 floors, and there are 2 spanking new international standard squash courts there up above, and then we have a whole host of fitness equipment, and we have spare spaces for people to get into things like aerobics or yoga or Pilates or whatever, so that kind of stuff. A lot of table tennis tables and the whole works if you're talking of games. And when you go to the eastern end, we have the Student Activities Center, a large auditorium, indoor air-conditioned auditorium, because we run the air conditioning during specific programs, where students can play shuttle badminton or table tennis and so on. They learn martial arts there. There are some martial arts programs going on regularly here. Other than these, we have a place called Sangam. So these are the basic infrastructure facilities that are available for students. Other than this, for activities like cultural activities or literary, we have a number of clubs which are promoted by the students and coordinated by the students, controlled by the students and directed by the students, which are innumerable in number. We have dramatics club, we have the music club. Within music, we have the Western music, we have the classical music, we have the light music, and so on. I'm sure we'll have Manchurian music also coming the way things are going, because the variety is very high. And we also have the dramatics club. I mentioned that. We have the literary club, we have the debating society, we have something called the colloquium. People run a magazine called the Fifth Estate. In fact, that's one of the interesting features which we discovered in IIT Madras over the last few years, where the press tells us what we are thinking, actually. Okay? That's the kind of interface that our students have, and it's very interesting. Very active body of students in that sense. Students also run literary magazines. They have an adventure club, hiking and trekking and adventure club, and so on. So the list is endless. I'm not going to bore you with the list, just give you a sample of what one can do. In fact, if somebody has some very unique kind of an extracurricular or co-curricular activity which can be thought of, the institute generally is quite positive in supporting such proposals. Okay? That's about the extracurricular and co-curricular activities.